Shalom Israel. Hold up, Salaki. So, alright. Shalom Israel. Shalom. You know, first and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, and name of His Son, Yahweh Shah. You know, this video is going more into the destruction day of the Lord. A lot of people need to hear this. I need to hear this. The destruction day of the Lord, what's going down when He come back, what's to come. So you have some people thinking when Yahweh shall come back with the word called Jesus Christ, there's some people thinking that when He come back, it's gonna be sweet. You know, He gonna dance. You know, He gonna play basketball. You know, He gonna ask who next on the stick, thinking He gonna play 2K with them. All type of crazy stuff. People don't understand what this day really is. If our people knew what this day really was gonna be like, they wouldn't be still doing wickedness in this world. They would try to change. They would start eating pork. They would listen to the prophets on the highways and byways telling them every single day to get right or you gonna die. A lot of people don't understand. I'm kind of tired too. I don't know if y'all know. I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna get through this video. A lot of people don't understand how this day gonna be when Yahweh shall come back, when all hell really breaks loose, when there really ain't no more food, when martial law really kick off and people really get sent to concentration camps. That's something you gotta get your mind prepared for. Me, that's something I'm working on, cause it's something that we never seen before. We ain't never seen people get sent to concentration camps. We ain't never seen a food shortage. I'm talking about when there really ain't no more food left, when the trucks start delivering food. We never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen nothing like this before. Everything was really all good, so-called good. But now you have to prepare yourself mentally, you know, for these times. Because you might get sent to a concentration camp. What you going to do if you get sent to a concentration camp and they trying to force you to take that chip? They finna cut your head off with a guillotine. What you going to do? That's something you have to get yourself prepared for. You can't, and it's kind of tough. You can't really get yourself prepared to see your, you know what I'm saying, if your parents get put to death in front of you, your brothers get put to death in front of you. You can't really prepare yourself for that. You know, you just got to build your spirit up. Build your spirit up and pray that you'll be in the spirit during those times. Because if you in the flesh when those times, and you get caught off guard when these times come, it's going to be hard for you. That way you got to get yourself prepared in the spirit. Get yourself prepared for these times, because these times are approaching us. You know what I'm saying? Repent daily. Pray to the Most High. Continue to fight. It's a battle. You got to continue to fight. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to get Isaiah 13 and 6 through 22. It says, Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. So in that day, it's going to be a lot of people in pain. Why? Because they heard they was Israelites. They don't watch the videos. They heard the prophet telling them to get right, but they didn't want to. So they're going to be in pain because they despise the prophet. They're going to be like, dang, I had a chance to get right, but I didn't want to listen to them brothers on the highways and byways that I thought would look funny with fringes on. I didn't want to listen to them. So now, and it's them be hurt because you ain't want to hearken and listen. So it says, you know, the nation said, therefore shall all hands be faint, everlasting man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. And these nations, these other nations, these heathens, heathens gonna be in pain too. They gonna be in a lot of pain. They thinking Christ a white man. They thinking he come back as what they say, Middle Eastern man. They're gonna be surprised. They're gonna be in pain because he come back as a Negro, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, we did all these crimes to the so-called Negroes and Hispanics, and he's a black man. Christ a nigger. Oh my, he's a nigger. Oh my God." They're gonna be crying. They might try to kill themselves. They're gonna try to end their life. You feel what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna be able to deal with that. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And we know the only people that can sin are the Israelites, because those are the only people that receive the law. So if you're an Israelite, you need to repent and get your mind right, because he come back to destroy you if you're a sinner. If he when the Most High come back and you eating pork, and you have a pork chop in your hand for to bite it, he gonna destroy you, bro. He gonna destroy you. If he come back and you at the tattoo parlor, you know you finna get a tattoo. They put it, he gonna destroy you, bro. He gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get yourself right, repent, and leave all that shit in the world. That shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's the flesh. Work on bettering your spirit. Your flesh don't matter. This don't matter. This ain't gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven. Your flesh is gonna be able to get into the kingdom of heaven. Your flesh wicked as hell. It's not gonna be able to get into the kingdom of heaven. Your spirit is the one that you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? It says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. The moon shall not cause her light to shine. So it's going to be pitch black in that day. You know how some people depend on the stars and the moon for light? Be like, when it's dark, but you still have the moon reflecting off his light in the stars. In that day, hey, the stars are gonna be there, and the moon ain't gonna be shining, so it's gonna be pitch black. We never seen that pitch black before outside. We never seen that. You know what I'm saying? So stuff finna go down that we never seen before. So you have to try to get yourself prepared spiritually. Get close to the Most High, because he gonna be the only person to save you. Your guns, your food that you saving up ain't gonna save you in those times. Your relationship with the Most High is going to determine if you're going to be saved or not, and that's something that you have to work on daily. And I will punish the world for their evil, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. So a man in those last days, it's talking about a man in the truth that's keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. He says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. A man in the last days that's keeping a man of God gonna be more precious than fine gold. Why? Because these women, I can't remember the scripture. Dang. Hold on. Let me get it real quick. In that day, it's gonna be a lot of brothers that get killed off in these days, and it's gonna be a lot of widows out here, and they're gonna be looking for men, brothers in the truth to protect them. Let me get that. I think I wrote it down. Let me find it. I think I wrote it down. Dang. I got 2 Ezra 15 and 14 and 15. Woe to the world and them that dwelleth therein, for thy sword and their destruction draws near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. So there's going to be a lot of people dying, a lot of men mostly dying of the race wars, the famine that's coming, and they're going to be drafted for World War III. They're going to die in that. So there's going to be a lot of women out here that are widows. Let me see if I wrote that down. 2 Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escaped the famine, it's like that escaped the hunger, shall the sword destroy. So you gonna have, I can't find a verse about the wars, but it said there's gonna be a lot of brothers out here. Like I said before, it's gonna be a lot of brothers out here dying. So it's gonna be a lot of. That's why I say I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Cause their husbands gonna be put to death by the famine, and if they don't get put by the famine, if they don't get killed by the famine, they gonna get killed by the sword. Meaning, they might get sent out to World War III. They gonna get killed, or they might just get killed out here during the race wars. So there's gonna be a lot of widow women out here, widows, that's gonna be looking for a man, a righteous brother, to protect them and keep them safe. Let me get Isaiah 14:1. Isaiah 4:1. Check this out. And in that day, 7 women, and 7 it just means completion. So 7 is a spiritual number. It can mean more than 7, like 20, 30, 40, or it can mean less than 7, or it can mean 7, literally 7 women. You know what I'm saying? But it said, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. So it's saying in that day, it don't mean, it's like my fault. All praise to the Most High. When it said in that day 7 women, it can either, that word, like I said before, it's a spiritual word. It can either mean really 7 women can take hold of you, or it can mean more than 7 women. It's the number of completion. So it can mean, we don't know how many women can take a hold of a brother. A brother probably can have 20 women trying to take hold of him in that day. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna have no husbands. They're gonna need somebody to protect them. They're gonna need to know what's going on. But now they mocking us. Now our females saying they don't need no man. They don't need no nigga. You know what I'm saying? They can do it by themselves. But in that day, you gonna have a lot of females trying to take hold of one brother, to keep the protected, to try to keep the protected. And you can also have dykes. Them dykes that want to be dudes, want to sag their pants, want to, you know what I'm saying, want to talk like a dude. In those days, they gonna know they're a female. Then they gonna be looking for a dude to keep them safe. It ain't gonna be no more. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. I could do it by myself. Nah, they gonna be looking for a man too. Let me check this out. It said, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by the name to take away our reproach. So they said, in that day we will eat our own bread. They said they can do everything. Just please. They saying, just please, let us go with you. Please let us follow. Y'all seen the book of Eli? Check out the book of Eli. Y'all ain't seen the book of Eli. Y'all need to watch it. How that Edomite was trying to take hold of Denzel Washington in that movie. She was trying to follow him. Her mother told her to follow him wherever he go. That's how it's gonna be. But it's gonna be more than that. Women gonna be trying to follow you. They're gonna be trying to do what you do. Cause they just want you to protect them. Cause they ain't gonna have nobody to protect them. So brothers that's in this truth, or they're trying to learn, or brothers that want a wife and don't have a wife, and you lonely. Hey, in this day right now, in this day coming up, you ain't gonna have to worry about that. You're gonna have 7 or 20 women take hold of you, trying to follow you. So you don't gotta worry about that. You trying to find a wife and all that. Don't worry about that. Cause in that day you're gonna have plenty. You don't gotta take them though. There's gonna be a lot of brothers that don't take them. Cause it's gonna be sisters. Y'all gotta understand. In that day, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see sisters. You're gonna see how they really look and how they really are. Cause there ain't gonna be no more eyelashes. Ain't gonna be no more makeup. You ain't gonna be able to brush your teeth, so you're gonna smell. It's gonna be crazy. And a lot of brothers ain't gonna take females. They're gonna be like, ugh. But you gonna have some brothers that take the females. You know what I'm saying? Cause they might can cook. They can be useful. You know what I'm saying? So in that day, it's gonna be. I ain't talking about the righteous sisters that keeping these commandments. I'm talking about the wicked sisters. They gonna be the ones out here trying to take hold of a man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be out here struggling. It's gonna be those sisters that we told to get right, but they still want to twerk. They still want to get drunk, get high, do what they want to do. It's gonna be those sisters that say they ain't need no man, no niggas ain't shit. They're gonna be the same ones that gonna be struggling in that day. I'm telling you. You can bet that. And it says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger, and it shall be as a chase roll, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Crazy, bro. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So it said their children also shall be dashed to pieces. So in that day, people ain't gonna be sparing. You're gonna have kids out here dying. You're gonna have kids out here getting harmed, raped. It's gonna get crazy. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Meaning their houses, you getting yourself prepared for the famine. You stacking up on food. But the Bible just said, their houses shall be spoiled, so you can't depend on food. You can't have somebody come into your crib, boom, boom, kill you, kill you, take all your snacks that you stored up thinking that it's going to be for you, but it's really for that person. You know what I'm saying? That's coming in there robbing you. So it said, what was it? Oh, their house shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Hold on, Salaki, let me see. Wow, oh yeah, before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Behold, it's gonna be a lot of, you gonna have women, getting raped out here. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's gonna be women out here getting raped, tortured. Gonna be a lot of stuff going on, bro. Gonna be a lot of stuff going on with the women. It's gonna be the brothers gonna be out here getting, it's gonna be tough for the brothers too, but it's very gonna be tough for the women. Why? Because they're the weaker vessel. You know what I'm saying? They're the weaker vessel. So in these days, it's gonna be real tough for them. They gonna have, they're gonna be, when that cycle come, when that period come on, it ain't gonna be no more pads, bro. They're gonna just be out here. It's gonna be tough out here for the sisters, bro. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Imagine the sister out here pregnant during Jacob trouble. That's our pregnant sisters. It's gonna be tough, bro. I'm telling you. Behold, it says, behold, I will stir up the maids against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So the Edomites, the U.S. military, those elites, when all hell break loose, it just said they ain't sparing nobody. You say you're an Israelite, you got Israelite in your bio, you making these videos, they ain't gonna spare you, bro. They're gonna pull up on you, pow. They ain't gonna spare you. But it's okay though, this the flesh. They can kill the flesh. What they say? I got it on my wall. Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and both soul and body in hell. So don't fear them that can just kill the body and can't kill the soul, because you are a soul, you are a spirit, you're not this flesh. But you need to fear the Most High, because he can kill your body and your soul in hell. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you need to fear. You need to fear them Rockefellers, them Rothschilds, them Edomites, the military. They come and buzz down your door, got a gun to your head. You feel what I'm saying? Don't fear that. Don't fear that. They ain't talking about nothing. And it says, now I'm finna get into the desolation of Babylon. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees. In Babylon, if you didn't know, Babylon is America. America is Babylon the Great in the Bible. It shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So he's saying America gonna be like when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And if you don't know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, he burnt that place down with fire and brimstone. Because there were a lot of homosexuals there. Just like it is in America, that's how it was in Sodom and Gomorrah. There was a lot of homosexuals out there. There was a lot of homosexuals there committing wickedness, just like in Babylon the Great. You got transgenders, dudes getting pregnant, changing their gender to females, That's wicked as hell. That's why he said he gonna do the same thing that he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. He gonna do the same thing that he did to Sodom and Gomorrah to Babylon the Great. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. So it's gonna be when he get done with Babylon the Great, it's gonna be destroyed off the face of the map. You ain't gonna see Babylon the Great no more. You ain't gonna even, you know what I'm saying? This place gonna be gone. Period. It's gonna be gone, bro. You ain't gonna be able to find this place no more on the map. It's gonna be wiped off the map. This place, cause it's wicked as hell. It's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be. It's like, God, and it says, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. So this place gonna be made for like, it's gonna be like the wild. It's gonna be made for animals to dwell here now. It's not gonna be no place when you see Atlanta no more. When you see all these fancy buildings in New York, this place gonna be destroyed. It ain't gonna be no more of that. It ain't gonna be no more David Busters. It ain't gonna be no more football stadiums and baseball stadiums. It ain't gonna be no more. They're gonna be destroyed, and it's gonna be for the wild animals to dwell at. And their houses shall be full of doubtful creatures, and owls shall dwell therein. Sapphirs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places or palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So it's a time. This time ticking for Babylon the Great to get destroyed. You know, it's ticking like a bomb. You know, the bomb counting down. This is how Babylon the Great is. You know what I'm saying? It's a time running. This place is gonna be destroyed, and you don't want to get destroyed here with these heathen, with these other nations. Israel, you gotta. The kingdom is in your hand. It's literally the kingdom of heaven is in your hand. If you're an Israelite, it's just what you gonna do with it. You gonna drop it, or you know what I'm saying? You gonna eat it. Just say just think about like some food. You got this food in your hand, right? Or I'm gonna use something more better than food. I'm gonna use gold. You got this gold in your hand, right? You know, and if you drop it, you lose all the gold. And if you keep it, you know, you get all the gold. It's like the kingdom of heaven. What you gonna do? You gonna drop it and you gonna lose it, or you gonna keep it and you gonna gain the kingdom of heaven. What you gonna do? It's in your hands. So let me get Isaiah 14 and I'm gonna get Isaiah 14 and 1 through 3. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Who are Jacob? The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. We come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob is our forefather. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave into the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them. It said we're gonna take them. We're not gonna ask them to come with us. We're gonna take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give the rest for the sorrow and from the fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. So we're gonna take them captive. We're gonna take these. We're gonna finally be able to rest. It's gonna be our resting time, Lord willing. It's gonna be our resting time. We're gonna take them captive, and they're gonna have to work for us. That's it. Y'all wanna look it up? Isaiah 14, 1 through 3. It's going into that. You know, we're gonna rule over them. How it was supposed to be. That's how it was supposed to be from the beginning, but we went off. We wasn't keeping the commandments, so therefore they started ruling over us. But the rule is gonna be swapped forever, and we're gonna rule over them. And they gonna be in slavery while we gonna be resting. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a video that we're going into, you know what I'm saying, the coming of the Lord, the day of the Lord, how it's gonna be terrible. You can't even imagine it. I can't even imagine how we can read it all day, but when you actually looking at it and living it, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. So So try to get yourself prepared for that. And it's talking about I talked about how Babylon gonna get destroyed. Yes, Babylon the Great gonna be destroyed by Yahushua and the chariots, which is the angels gonna be driving the chariots, and the angels are gonna come back. There's gonna be all type of destruction going on. The U.S. military gonna try to fight the angels. They think they finna win, but they not finna win. You feel me? So gonna be a lot of stuff going on. So get yourself prepared for that, Israel. We got next, of course. So nigga, all praise to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I said Shalom.